plays by that same rule.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people agree at this point the problem is just Puff, and I honestly think a Puff-specific rule would be fine.
I mean, I honestly just don't care.
Yeah,
because I play a Spacey. So.
And it doesn't like, I don't really care about it for my matches. Also, Puff really has a hard time timing out Sheik. She can't really do it.
Yeah.
But I think for like the scene in general, like I'm tired of watching HBox do this bullshit. You know, as a spectator.
Is Fitzy from Texas?
Fitzy is from Texas.
They're from Dallas. That's cool.
I think they're a transplant now.
Are they new?
Oh, they just moved?
New to the city?
They look good from like the 5 seconds I watched of them playing so far. Their tech skill looks really clean.
I think one of the first weeks that they popped out to the nightclub, this was like when you went to France, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
They got either top 8 or 9th. Like they were popping off. They got some pretty good wins that week alongside Freezes.
I like how they're oh, it was the Freeze this week. I do remember that actually. I like how they started off sort of just like running over Peach, and then they've been taking a lot of time staying away from her, forcing her to swing right now. Like, looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, you like to see people mix up their game plan on the fly.
Yeah.
Or not even their game plan, but mix up like what they're doing in neutral, their strategies. That is really hard to deal with, especially if you're a slow character and you're losing.
I think against Peach it's really good too. Fox is a fast character, but it makes the Peach, because she's slow, commit to a specific game plan. So like, I felt like Fahey was trying to scrap really hard after that first stock because Fitzy was just like close quarters the entire time, and then Fitzy just took that and just exploited it.
Well, yeah.
And Peach has so many committal things like dash attack and like that dash attack, like down smash, so.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of time with Peach, like your neutral game ability to open up Fox is contingent on how good of a read you have on where they're going to go next, right?
Yeah.
Very tough to lock this character down if they're being really tricky with their movement, which I think Fitzy have been doing a good job of doing so far.
This looks infuriating from the Peach perspective. I mean, this looks okay, but everything else.
It's so much pressure too. Speaking also, like it's like not the same for Sheik, but in a way it is, because like it puts a lot of pressure on you too. That once you get the opening, your punish game has to be pretty immaculate, because who knows when the next time you're gonna get, you're gonna get a chance like this. Can I make a tennis analogy?
Yeah, please. I would love that.
It's like it's like how playing against a big server puts a ton of pressure on your service game.
Your service, yeah, 100%. Your own service.
Because, like, yeah, if you get broken, like, you have
You're
very
just done.
few chances
You're
to
just
break
done.
back.
Yeah,
right?
100%. More tennis analogies. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Well, me and Alex have talked about how Keita is the Federer of New York Melee.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
And I can elaborate on that.
That's awful.
Keita
might be the Kyrgios of New York Melee. we cannot besmirch his skill while still being a little bit more honest with ourselves.
He plays with elegant. He's elegant on and off the court, or on and off the sticks.
Sure.
And with that, I have to play my
Okay, great. Thanks, Omar. I like this counter pick from Fahey a lot, and you saw it like, I mean, it was an SD from Fitzy, but it just feels like Fitzy's runaway is so much harder. And Fahey gets Fitzy off stage earlier, which is nice for him.
Two really bright up-and-comers, so, as of late. Fahey being Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, going across all of Tri-State, fucking grinding super hard.
Oh yeah, he's
Fitzy
been a
as well.
journeyman. Fitzy's good tech skill, falling out a little bit there. Yeah, and I feel like this stage counter pick was so smart from Fahey. I just feel like he's been getting Fitzy off stage so much earlier. He's been making his punishes harder. Good stuff. And he gets to just do that. And it's like, listen, it takes up like an 1/8 of the stage. That's 12.5%. That's a significant
hell of a
amount.
lot. That's a hell of a lot of stage.
Oh, okay.
And that's a hell of a lot of percent, but Fitzy not going out without a fight.
It's almost exactly the opposite of last game. Like, this is the same position that Fahey was in. Oh, good stuff. But you can see, like, Fitzy is so reluctant to chase further because they know that one reversal, down smash, but like a nair out of hit stun could have just ended it for them. All right, we got a match on our hands. What's the counter pick?
Game
Stadium, right?
Going to Dreamland?
I mean, we have
back
to
to Yoshi's.
Back to Yoshi's would be crazy. So Fahey banned Stadium. Good call. This is interesting. For the way that the match was going, I agree. This is like the best counter pick. That's crazy. And you can see the space.
Yeah,
Fitzy just uses the space so well.
Fitzy utilizing space incredibly well until they fucking come in with a bad drill. That's the story of Fox's life in this matchup. You come in with a bad drill, you're having a bad time.
True.
You pizzaed when you should have French fried.
Damn, I haven't heard that in a while. Did you? I'm more of a snowboarder. I did ski when I grew up, but then I turned to snowboarding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never skied in my life. That's
But you
just
know
from
pizza
South
and
Park.
French fry?
That's just from South Park.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No.
You say you pizza when you should have French fried. And they just ask, like, I think it's Kenny just fucking barreling down the mountain.
I was a sheltered child who was not allowed to watch South Park. I lived a sad childhood, I guess.
I was way too young playing South Park Chef's Love Shack. It's just like a weird trivia game. Sucking on chocolate salty balls. It was a strange time.
See, the thing was, all of my friends did watch South Park, so I know everything in passing, but I could not say. And I've seen some episodes, but yeah. Dude, Fitzy, this is such an interesting little player matchup right here, and how clearly the way that they play goes against traditional counter pick logic here. This is just looking brutal for Fahey. He can't lock Fitzy down.
This is the kind of matchup that we'd see at an Arcadian that would fucking rule in a best of 5.
Yeah, true. I want to see more games of this.
But this is round 2, and it's just like, you know, last week wasn't as particularly top heavy, but it was still around the same entrance. It was like 64, 65. Today we have 70, but today's super top heavy. So top heavy, in fact, I struggled to fit in all of the top players in the title. Like we have Toussaint, JoJo, Nico, Captain Smuckers, and fuck them, because
Fahey brought it back, and shout out to the instant float. Nico always gets mad at the Peaches for not instant floating there, but Fahey did it. Yo, this is even.
Oh my God,
even.
this is
And
it.
the chain grab started up. Oh, Fahey wasn't sure, I think, for a second whether Fitzy was going to go on the platform or not, but he is hunting now.
You take that extra second guess yourself. That could just be all of your momentum out the window. Fitzy poised to take game 3 and move on in the bracket.
But you saw they had to take a deep breath after that up smash. They can feel the pressure. I love the rhythm change up, though. I love this dash dancing by Fitzy. Oh, my God.
Utilizing that space, that Dreamland space, baby. There's a lot of real estate there.
Because we've seen how good they are off of one shine, and the up airs are good, too. Oh.
Incredible anti-air up tilt.
Yeah, I like the turnip pull. I would pull more. You're not going to chase him down. Yeah. That's going to do it. Wow, that was a fun set. I like that Fahey sort of brought it back there.